Yeah, I told him anything can happen in cricket, so try and hit all the ball for 6. Yeah, just try and hit all the ball for 6. Forget about anything else, and just focus on the ball and try to hit all for 6.
It's a top strike, all the way for 6 for Akeal Hosein.
Fantastic shot by Akeal Hosein. He's got width. It's all he's done. He's got width. I'm not sure that's the area that Chris Jordan is wanting to bowl. He's put Pearce on the ball here. His man is inside the circle. That's a free hit. No matter what number in the order you bat, whether you bat 1 to 4 or you bat at number 10, put the ball in the slot. It's being hit out the park for 6. Thinking cap on now from not only from Chris Jordan but from Owen Morgan.
The situation of the game, I just had to come out and get boundaries, and I mean obviously in the first couple of balls try and get a single and whatnot to get Sheppy back on strike, but it reached a point where both of us had to go, and that's just what I tried to do.
Just think Chris Jordan, with the experience he's got, just got that all wrong.
He's pushed the mid off back to long off now. And has taken pace off it, and it was in and out of the skipper's hands for the second time tonight.
Yeah, for the second time tonight. He's had to stretch both times. The first one, you can put it down to a fantastic effort. I think this one, Owen Morgan to be disappointed he didn't keep a hold of that. Just looping over the top of his head, always going away from him. England captain sets high standards for himself. You could see on his face disappointment. Probably knows he should have kept a hold of it there.
Afterward, Akeal came out and I said, we can still do this. And he said, yes, back yourself, hold your shape and try and focus on the ball as long as possible. You know, and I did that, and you know, I hit. As long as I get him out the middle, there you go.
That is some thumping again tonight from Romario Shepherd. Base on into the pitch and disappears.
The ball just seems to be skidded on now under the lights. Atmosphere's changed a touch. That is Pearce on into the pitch, and the sound was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful sound, long part of the boundary. Jason Roy, one of England's best fielders, underneath it. Watched it sail comfortably over his head as it bounced off the base of the scoreboard.
If West Indies can get their batting right, I'm a little concerned that Odean Smith is playing and not bowling a lot. And I think you have to trust this bowling if you're going to play him and batting him down the order. But Fabian Allen, we know he's dangerous. A batsman who bowls. Odean Smith can hit the ball. There he is next to Phil Simmons. Shepherd can smack the ball. Hosein is showing his ways. So can you get the top order right to set things up for you? That's another one. Into the beach.
Jordan's bowled it into the pitch, and Shepherd has hit it into the beach. West Indies fans have just woken up a little bit here. Fantastic hit, another big hit to the long boundary. Jordan's tried to cramp Smith with some back of a length into his hip area. And the fast hands, beautiful fast hands, lovely sound off the middle of the bat. And the West Indies fans just believe, do they believe that West Indies can get themselves back into this match with a few more lusty blows?
Well, I've been working really hard on my batting. You know, this is something that I've been doing over the past 2 to 3 years. I've been working hard just to get my batting on the road the way it's coming out now. So it's good to see that, you know, all the hard work is paying off now.
Where does he go now? What's in his mind? What are the options? We haven't seen the Yorker in this over yet. We've seen it now, and Shepherd squirts it away. And squirts it away close to the boundary, but good fielding again, it seems, from Reece Topley.
Yeah, I think he's got to go. He's got to go back to what Chris Jordan bowls well, which is the Yorker. Has Reece Topley touched the rope there? Oh, I think he's done all right here. I think the big fella's done really well. Where's his back foot here? Where's his back foot here? Oh, I think he's done well there. He saved 2 runs. The Shepherd is just changing his gloves. Been out there a while. Mentioned before, career best score this now in T20s. Where is Reece Topley going to go? Is he going to go and try and go wide? Is he going to try and go as full and go wide? Looks as though he set his field for that.
Yeah, even though he's got that away for 4, I think that was a safer option. Well played, though, by Shepherd. 1 for 2 for 8.
Just having a conversation with my partner on the other end, Shepherd. I told him I'll take this end because it's the shorter side for the left-handers. And even the over before, we had the same conversation. I told him, you know, try and take as much strike as possible for him to target the shorter end. So that was just the main plan.
Your flexibility you give Pollard, if you've got Oden Smith, Fabian Allen, Shepherd, Hosein, you know, the way the kids batted here, you're giving them not just flexibility of the order you've got, the batting unit as well.
Into the gap. And a boundary for Akeal Hosein.
Good strong hit here by Hosein, and he knows that Mahmood's got to come to him a little bit. He's bowled 2 wides, so he's got to come to him. Saqib Mahmood showing a little bit of inexperience here. Not only did he bowl a little bit tighter, but he didn't quite execute the length as well as he probably would like, giving Hosein a chance to get his hands free towards the shorter boundary.
Another beautiful hit. It might just be short of the boundary. 4 signaled, but good ball striking towards the end.
This is beautiful ball striking. 50 partnership here by Shepherd and Hosein. Fantastic ball striking. Standing in the crease, moving around, then gets himself set. This time he's looked to go straighter. Saqib Mahmood is bowling into what is the slot. Beautiful flourish of the bat. I know it's 21 from 3, but what the confidence that this will give the West Indies lower order and the batters going into the rest of this series is huge. Might be a headache for Kieron Pollard to work out what order he needs to send his batsmen in.
Yeah, that's what you don't want with 3 deliveries and 20. No wides, no balls. Just do your thing. Keep it simple.
Yeah, pressure. That's all this is, pressure. Owen Morgan said right to Mark Butcher. A dare go at the toss. Owen Morgan said, I want to see my team put under pressure. Players who have come into the side, I want to see what they've got. And Owen Morgan is asking questions of Saqib Mahmood here. Saqib Mahmood is asking questions of himself.
Just went for it. Just try to focus on keeping my shape. I'm not the strongest of guys like the others. So for me, just about having a good base, keeping my shape, and just swinging through the line.
Keep it simple. 3 balls, somewhere close to the stumps, and you've won the match.
Six. But as long as he doesn't get into wides and no balls, it should be a safe game, providing.
Another sweet strike. Mahmood again in the slot. Jason Roy, if anybody can do this, it would be Jason Roy. Fantastic effort there by the man from Surrey. But again, that's in the slot by Saqib Mahmood. Beautiful strike by Akeal Hosein. What an innings this has been. Likely all in vain. But the partnership these 2 guys have shown, to back up your point, Bish, about how powerful the West Indies are lower to middle order. Gives hope for the West Indies cricket fans that if they can get their ducks in a row and all in the right order at the top, the numbers that these guys could make.
At that point, it was basically, you know, every ball had to go. So for me, it was just about execution, making sure I'm not trying to hit the ball too hard, not losing my shape, and just trying to make good contact.
That's another 6. Almost every time there's pace on the ball on this surface, it's been dispatched. Good striking from Hosein, but 8 required from 1.
Another beautiful strike. Again, repeating myself, it's pace on the ball in the slot. And it's a beautiful strike. Tried to go cross seam. Ball goes into the stand. Lovely strike. Dropped by 1, 2, 3 people. So it needs to be sanitized and brought back. The last thing that Saqib Mahmood needs is a sanitized ball.
You know, Romario came down, he said, you know, it's a difficult ask, but you never know what can happen. He kept saying, guys can bowl no balls, guys can bowl wides. So just make sure and try and execute, and let's see what happens.
Feel for the young man, trying to forge himself a way in his career. It's a big learning curve for that man there on the screen. That man there on the screen is having a whale of a time. He's enjoying himself out in the middle of the Kensington Oval.
1 legal ball left. What a stroke. All the way for 6. In vain, but what a knock from Akeal Hosein. What an effort from Shepherd. England do win it, but only by 1 run, a solitary run here at Kensington Oval. Series squared at 1 apiece.
Unfortunately, it didn't happen today, but I was really impressed with the support and the confidence I got.
What an innings this has been. For all money with 5 overs to go, it might as well have just shook hands and walked off. England were going home at a canter. And a beautiful, beautiful partnership. Clean striking by Akeal Hosein, and Shepherd has bowled batted beautifully. 44 the pair. England, well, they've getting themselves over the line, limped themselves over the line, but take nothing away. This West Indian striking in the last 5 overs has been absolutely magnificent.
The highest 9th wicket partnership in T20 internationals by a full member nation.